I'm delighted to be joined by Patrick Mullins. Patrick, Saturday we've got the rematch in the Savills Chase, round two, Factifile v Galopin de Champ. How do you see it going this time around?
So look, it's a fantastic race. I mean, talk about the Christmas treat after Constitution Hill and Lossiemouth, Ballyburn, Sergino. I think this tops even those. Look, for me, you've got the dual Cheltenham Gold Cup winner being taken on by the young pretender, who obviously got first blood in the John Durkan. But as we all know, the John Durkan is probably not Galopin's, and Punchdown is not his favourite track. He's only ever been defeated in over chases at Punchdown. And this race is obviously over an extra half a mile as well. So that's going to be playing into Galopin's hands. The performance the Galopin Sean put up in the Savills last year, I think, is probably the best chasing performance I've ever seen in Ireland. Definitely this century, in my opinion, anyway. But so the king is very much back in his kingdom. But Factify, look, we've always thought the world of him. He could be absolutely anything. Close Sutton is split. It's our them man and Caudo Star. I mean, look, they're not in that realm just yet, but they could be. We'll see. But I'd hate to have to call it. But for me, Galopin de Champs is the Leopardstown horse, and it's for Factify to get past him. Even though he beat him in the John Durkan, Factify still has to get past Galopin and take the crown off him here.
Can't wait to see that. And you're on Swathagard in the bumper. Bumped into one on his debut for your team. How's he been since?
Good. Look, he's had his issues. He's on the eve of his 7th birthday, and he's having his second run. He wears a hood. He's not at all like his brother. He's a bit more of a handful. But I think having had that run under his belt now, he's been a lot more relaxed since. I think he'll improve from that. He ran a bit keen. There was a horse, Arthur Moore, I think, ran quite keenly on his heels, which didn't help. And I think we ran into probably the best bumper horse in Ireland so far this year in Calypso Chance. So obviously Gordon has another horse in it by Tunis. He cost 330 sterling after winning his point of points. So look, Gordon's battalion of bumper horse this year look very strong. So he obviously is going to be a formidable opponent. But I think this track and this ground will suit Swathagard. I think there's going to be a lot of improvement to come because he's so fragile. We've been minding him for his first run. I think there's far more improvement to come from him than there would generally be with our bumper horses.
Patrick, on Sunday we've got State Man back. Constitution Hill, the former champion hurdler, back to winning ways in the Christmas hurdle. Is the current champion hurdler going to bounce back to winning ways in the Savills hurdle?
Look, yeah, again, another fantastic matchup. The fourth of the 4 days of Christmas. Brighterdaysahead and State Man going at it again. Brighterdaysahead, you got a fantastic ride from Jack Kennedy in Punchdown. There's a lot of rain that weekend. For the only time we've had proper soft ground this winter. And she'd had a run down Royal, and Jack really put that. Used that ace card. He made it a gallop. State Man got to the front before the last, but probably just took a blow, missed the last, and the mare toughed it out. I mean, she's a fantastic mare. She's better than I gave her credit for. I think Gordon and Jack deserve a lot of credit. They were always very sweet on her. But I'm all in on State Man here. I think whatever Santa cost you, whatever the Christmas dinner cost, whatever the New Year holiday is going to cost, get it back on State Man, back in Leopardstown with a run under his belt. Look, I think he'll get back on top.
Good plan. It's Sortado for you in the bumper on Sunday. One on first start. What are you expecting this time?
Sorry, Sam Hugan's giving me a sly look here. He's obviously not agreeing with my statement analysis. But so Sortado in the bumper. Yeah, look, he's an authorised horse. Look, he won a ladies' race in Tremor, so look, he won a low grade race on a country track, but he did it well. I think he did it when our horses weren't fully wound up. I love his pedigree, and he's a horse with a bit of speed. I think that'll suit this inside track. The 4th day of Leopardstown is a speed track. We're right up down the inside. He can shoot charger well. But again, Gordon holds the 2 aces. Cocktail Brute won at Fairy House, and William Yates won at Fairy House. Now, he looked like a horse that really needed every yard of it, so I'm not sure he'll be quick enough. Maybe he'll improve a lot first, but I'd be more worried about the Giggleson horse, Cocktail Brute. But I just, like I said, Wire Fella doesn't have the sexiest form. I love his pedigree. I think he's improved a lot, and I think the track will suit. So I just wouldn't let him off at too big a price.